welcome to autoX. My name is Karan Mathur and it's finally here. Lamborghini has revealed its hybrid Urus SE. It gets updated styling, added performance and the inclusion of an electric motor which promises to make the twin-turbo V8 an absolute beast. So what does it get? What does it have to offer? What's with the inside? Let's get to it. Now let's start with the styling, and at the front you now get a sharper front end. You can see it's longer and it's a lot more wedge shape. I think it looks really good, and you also get an updated headlight cluster as well. This is also sharper. With that you also get an updated DRL signature. Overall I think this will look now meaner in your rear view mirror. And if you look at the side profile, the highlight definitely has to be these 23-inch multi-spoke alloy wheels. They just make the design pop. And overall, even in this plain chain white color, I think the Urus SE is an absolute mean looking weapon. So let's step to the back, because I think they've done a fantastic job with the design of the rear end. Now here's an interesting touch before we get to the back. At the sides, while on the right you'll find the nozzle to fill the fuel, here you get the electric charging port for the new SE. I think this is kind of a strange touch, well, for me at least, because we're not used to seeing this on an Urus, but the electric charging port is on the left side of the vehicle. So let's move to the back. Now as you step to the back, you'll realize, similar to the front end, the rear is a lot more sharper, a lot more edgier, and nowhere is it more evident than this protrusion which you can see on the rear panel. Over that you also get a sleek looking rear spoiler. Then you also have an all-new diffuser. Lamborghini claims you have a lot more airflow from underneath the car, and this is needed in order to throw all of it back. Then you also get aerodynamic elements which are visible, and Lamborghini has used it in order to make it look more contemporary. Now a particular favorite of mine are the sleek taillight cluster. This has been inspired by the Lamborghini Gallardo, and overall, if you look at the rear end of the Urus SE in profile, I think it's a lot more meaner and a lot more edgier than before. You also get a quad exhaust system, and here's how it sounds. Now as you guys can see behind me, this is the wall of color options that you can choose from in the Urus SE. These are not just it. You have a total of 100 color options that you can choose from, and with that, of course, you can spec your choice of upholstery options as well. With that, you can also choose the seat colors, the seat belt cover. Basically, the Urus SE is open canvas for you, and it is a mean super SUV, and I think a loud color option is the one which suits it best, and with that, you have a lot to choose from. Now if you look inside, you'll be slightly confused. This is a left-hand drive model, but this is just a customer car and it is an international spec. Here of course you'll get a right-hand drive configuration. Now in terms of the features and the design, it remains alike for most part, but the dashboard design has been slimmed down, and overall Lamborghini has tried to give you a more cockpit style feel. You do get the touchscreen infotainment system over here, the touchscreen system for all your controls right underneath it, and then you have the toggle switches for the drive modes, the start stop button. This is the gear lever for the transmission, and it is a clean but pretty luxurious look. Now of course this is a proper 5-seater, and let me show you that, because you do get space for your family. Well, as you can see, proper bench seats in a Lamborghini. I think this gives you a lot of space for a proper family of 5. Of course in the middle you'll be seating a child, but nevertheless you can seat fully grown adults on either sides. Then you do get niceties such as 2 Type-C charging ports, a 12-volt electric socket. Then of course you have the adjustment for HVAC. You get a pretty large rear armrest with cup holders. So overall I think this Urus SE can actually be called practical. Now under the hood you still get a twin-turbo V8, but now it's mated to a 25.9 kWh battery pack. The total output, well, that's 800 PS and 950 Newton meters of peak torque. Now, Lamborghini claims it can go from 0 to 100 in just 3.4 seconds. And over that, it is faster. In fact, you get more power and more torque across the entire rev range. Now, in order to be able to hone all that power and aid in handling, this car now gets longitudinal and lateral torque vectoring as well. Now, earlier, you just had 6 drive modes to choose from. Now, with the addition of the electric motor, Lamborghini has given you 5 extra modes. Basically, you can choose between electric, hybrid or maximum performance, which will hone in all the power from the ICE engine as well as the electric motor. Now, over that, Lamborghini claims it can do up to 60 kilometers in pure electric mode. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick walk around of the Lamborghini Urus SE. Now, Ferrari recently had released the Purosangue, and this is retaliation to that. The price has been set at 4.57 crores. Now, you do get a lot for that money, and it is essentially a practical Lamborghini SUV. So, what do you guys think about this new Lamborghini Super SUV? Tell us in the comment section down below. My name is Karan Mathur. Thank you guys for watching.